my first time ever starting a video standing up. Just wanted to show off the Kobe T. We are starting off at the 2009 draft lottery, where the Kings, Warriors, and Heat have the first 3 picks in the NBA draft this coming year. This draft class does have a lot of good players. Steph Curry, James Harden, Blake Griffin. There's another really good player that's going to be in these top 4 picks that I'm forgetting. I forget who it is, but there's another good player in that top 4, I'm pretty sure. So James Harden's probably going to be picked anywhere from 1 to 4. So Kings, Warriors, Heat, or the Knicks. But what these teams don't know is when they draft James Harden, they are also getting a rookie Kawhi Leonard as well. So like a 2-for-1, basically scamming David Stern in the NBA. I didn't know if I wanted to do Kawhi's draft class or Harden's draft class to start this duo out together. I decided Harden's draft class because Curry's in it too. So it'd be cool to see Kawhi, Harden, and Curry all come in the league together as rookies, I thought. Welcome to the 2009 NBA Draft. All right, first pick, the Sacramento Kings are on the clock. They take Stephen Curry, which is a very good pick. Obviously, I mean, best point guard of all time. Warriors got the number 2 pick. Could we see Harden and Kawhi go to Golden State? Blake Griffin goes number 2. If the Warriors knew how bad they just fumbled. I mean, James Harden obviously is a better pick than Blake Griffin anyway, but they also get a Kawhi Leonard as well. Let's see if the Heat pick James Harden. Number 3 pick in the draft. Ricky Rubio. We're picking Ricky Rubio over James Fear the Beard Harden. I'm not gonna lie, Harden and Kawhi starting their careers off in New York together, if the New York Knicks do not fumble this draft pick, will be fired. But we know the Knicks take some chances on draft picks. They did draft Tingus Pingus that 1 year.
Who the f is this? Who the f is Tingus Pingus? You stupid!
James Harden is a New York Knick, which also means Kawhi Leonard is a New York Knick. I was hoping they'd end up on a good team, not a team like the Jazz or something, because nobody's really trying to watch the Jazz play basketball. No disrespect if you're a Jazz fan, but I mean, we'd rather just watch games at the Garden. You know what I mean? DeMar was in this draft class. That's who I was thinking of. DeMar fell all the way to 6 to the Charlotte Bobcats. That's a pretty big fumble, drafting Omri Caspi and Ricky Rubio over DeMar.
DeMar, I say it, the less I like it.
Is this guy even a...
In the 2009-2010 starting lineup for the Knicks is looking like Nate Robinson at the 1, James Harden at the 2, rookie Kawhi at the 3, Al Harrington at the 4, and Eddie Curry at the 5 with Larry Hughes, Wilson Chandler, Danilo Gallinari off the bench. I mean, honestly, the team is not good at all, to be honest, because James Harden and Kawhi are low overalls. Eddie Curry's kind of a low overall right now. Nate's a low overall. Just pretty low overall team. I think we're probably going to struggle, but we're going to get another high draft pick then probably, and maybe James Harden and Kawhi will be joined by another good draft pick. That's really the only positive we have to look forward to this season, because I just don't think there's many. Only rule of this video is James and Kawhi will stick together the whole time, meaning if one of them leaves during free agency, the other will follow them to that team. I will not be controlling any free agent moves. They will be deciding where they want to go themselves. LeBron James, MVP. He is still on the Cavaliers. He's only 25 years old right now. That's crazy how far back we are, because I think LeBron just turned 40 or 41, something like that. All-NBA first team, Chris Paul, Tony Parker, LeBron, T-Mac, and Dwight Howard. T-Mac is a 99 overall right now. Just put up a 35 point per game season. God damn. T-Mac is locked in. I kind of like seeing these All-NBA teams, just flashbacks to the good old days. I've said this before on these videos, but 2008, 2009, from when Kobe beat the Celtics in the finals to when Curry beat the Celtics in the finals, that was peak basketball for me. I don't think any era of basketball is really ever going to top that. KD is only 21, made the All-NBA third team. He put up 24 a game this season. Let's check the rookie first team. James Harden and Kawhi Leonard both made it. Kawhi put up 15 a game for us as a rookie, and Harden put up 17 and 6 assists a game for us as a rookie. So duo's looking good. We did not make the playoffs though, obviously. We went 15 and 67. I mean, that's absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna lie, that's absolutely terrible. But we were low overalls. That's what we were expecting. At least Harden and Kawhi had good seasons, statistic wise. I mean, obviously we didn't have like a good winning season. Celtics 4-1 KD and the Thunder in the finals, and Ray Allen wins the Finals MVP. Moment of truth. We have the second highest chance besides the Indiana Pacers to get the #1 pick in this year's draft. I honestly don't even know who was in the draft this year, and we fall to the 4th pick. That's awful luck. A 20% chance basically to get a first pick. We don't even get the 2nd or 3rd. We fall out of the top 3. DeMarcus Cousins goes #1 with the 2010 first pick. I really don't know who else is in this draft, to be honest. Jack Dudley goes #2. Just some made-up generated player. 2K doesn't have the rights to everyone in that draft class. Paul George goes #3. If we would have had a top 3 pick, the Knicks would have secured Paul George with James Harden and Kawhi. The Clippers trio would have been back. I'm not going to make the picks for the Knicks. Let's just see who they can take. Eric Bledsoe, Derek Favors, Evan Turner, Gordon Hayward, Lynn Sanity. I mean, there's some like good players here. Don't get me wrong that we could pick, but a top 2 pick is really what you wanted in this year's draft. DeMarcus Cousins or Paul George. There's really not too many players up to that caliber at least. But let's just sim the draft and see who the Knicks pick. Hopefully they did not sell. They picked Jeremy Lin. All right, I'm not even mad at that. Warriors picked Eric Bledsoe right after. Probably would have preferred Eric Bledsoe, to be honest, over Linsanity, but it is what it is. New York made like no moves over the offseason. Good news is though, Kawhi is up to an 88 overall and James Harden's up to an 86. So they're developing nice. So hopefully they could kind of lock in and get us in the playoffs this season. All right, and the Knicks did not make the playoffs again. Kyle Lowry just won MVP. The 2012 NBA Kia MVP is the BBL bandit himself, Kyle Lowry. I don't know how that happened. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how Kyle Lowry won an MVP, but yeah, that's crazy. LeBron won DPOY. LeBron has won the past 2 MVPs. He's a 2-time champion, actually. He won it in 2008 and 2011 in this sim, and he's a 4-time MVP already. But he's staying in Cleveland and winning rings, so that's nice. Clippers went 64-18, had the best record in the league. All right, we gotta go check that roster out. I'm trying to see if Kawhi or James Harden can make an All-NBA team. Neither of them have made an All-NBA team yet, and that theme continues, which probably means we did not make the playoffs again. We're the 1 seed. All right, never mind. We're the 1 seed. We did make the playoffs. I would have thought Kawhi or James Harden would have made All-NBA first team or second or at least third team if we made the playoffs. We went 59-23 with the best record in the league, or not league, the East. Kawhi's up to a 94. Harden is up to a 92. The Knicks also went ahead and signed J.R. Smith too. J.R.'s first season with the Knicks, a 20-point per game season. Harden had 24-8, and then Kawhi put up 23.6 a game with 7 rebounds. What did Jeremy Lin do? 12.7 a game and 8.3 assists. All right, it's not bad at all. We got the 8th seed of Miami Heat though in the playoffs. They got Dwayne Wade, they got Jermaine O'Neal, Ricky Rubio, and they also got James Posey and Jason Maxiell, but they're 73 and 77 overall, so they shouldn't be too much of threats. Honestly, this should be a pretty easy first playoff series for James Harden and Kawhi. I don't know how we went from not making the playoffs at all to becoming the 1 seed in a season or 2 seasons, but hey, we'll take it. We 4-1 the Miami Heat. Kawhi with 28 and 14 to close them out. Harden 27 and 10 assists, and we got the winner of Atlanta-Charlotte. Atlanta takes the series home in 7 games against Charlotte. Sean Marion, Josh Smith, and Al Horford were the top 3 leading scorers for the Hawks. Let's compare these starting lineups. They got Earl Watson, Mike Dunleavy, Sean Marion, Jay Smoove, and Al Horford. Okay, I mean, it's a good team, but I think we should be okay against this Hawks team as well. We are up 3-1 right now, and we close the series out 4-1. We are going to the Eastern Conference Finals to play the Toronto Raptors, who have been putting up crazy records over the past couple seasons. This was their worst season we've seen from them yet. They had like a 65+ win season last year, so we definitely got to check their roster out. But Kawhi, James Harden, and J.R. Smith all took care of business in that elimination game against Atlanta. I'm just looking at potential final opponents in the West. We could either match up against the Suns, OKC, Sacramento, and Denver. I want to see James Harden and Kawhi win as many rings as possible, so I definitely probably want, the worst team to come out of there. But seeing a James Harden and Kawhi versus either Melo or KD and Russ would be pretty tough. And KD and Russ and Melo both get eliminated, so never mind. Let's check out the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. They have the MVP, Kyle Lowry. They got Von Waffle, PJ Tucker, Chris Bosh, and Andrea Bargnani, who's up to a 94 overall. I like this too because players are going to develop different on different teams. I mean, people were on their starting teams in the 2008, 2009, but people are going to leave in free agency trades, drafted different places, so everyone's kind of going to develop different. Like Kyle Lowry won an MVP already, so some superstars that come into the league might not turn out to be the superstars. Like Steph Curry, for example, might not turn into actually Steph Curry. He might just be a mid-point guard. I mean, it's Steph, so I'm sure, he'll probably find a way to shine, but you never know. We're down 1-0 though to the Toronto Raptors. 1-1, we come back and tie it up, and we take the next 2. We're up 3-1 on the Raptors. Let's see if we can close them out. We are in the Garden, so we definitely don't want to go play a game 6 in Toronto. We don't want to cross that border. Let's just go right to the finals, but we're crossing the border and going to Toronto. Eddie Curry with 21, Harden 19, Kawhi only 11. I mean, Harden 6 for 16, JR 5 for 14, and then Kawhi 3 for 14, and Eddie Curry shot 8 for 17. Jeremy Lin also shot 2 for 10. So our shooting percentages from our top scorers were just terrible. I mean, they're out there shooting tour dates. Game 6 though, and about a minute into the third quarter, Raptors up 15 on us, so it's not looking good for us to close it out right here. We might be having to go back to New York for game 7, and yeah, we get blown up by 30. Harden with 28, really the only one to show up. I mean, Kawhi had 13, J.R. Smith 11, Gallinari 14. Gallinari played a good game, only took 8 shots and scored 14 points, but I mean, Kawhi, JR, we need you guys to step it up. We were up 3-1. Please do not choke a game 7. This is our chance to make our first finals with this team, and we got a minute 30 left. 109, 108. We're gonna hop in. 109, 108. Jeremy Lin with the ball in the Garden, down to Kawhi. Kawhi post fade on PJ Tucker like a post hook. He missed it though. And here comes Chris Bosh on Wilson Chandler. I don't see James Harden on the floor right now. Hopefully he did not foul out. I mean, he had to have fouled out, though, because why would our star point guard not be in the game right now? Kyle Lowry getting guarded by Jeremy Lin. The MVP, Kyle Lowry, throws out to Bosh. Bosh for 3, and yeah, that might be it. Is that James Harden on the sideline? That's James Harden on the sideline, I think, waiting to check in. Do the Knicks have a timeout? Okay, they do. I'm going to call a timeout for him to get Harden in the game. I didn't want to call a timeout and get attacked for no timeouts. Kawhi's in number 23. Thinks he's Michael Jordan. All right, we got James Harden back in the game. We got Kenneth Faried back in the game. Eddie Curry back in the game. Down 4 with 55 seconds. We could definitely come back. It's going to be tough, though. Jeremy Lin with it. Get the ball to Kawhi or Harden, Jeremy. They go down to Kawhi on PJ Tucker. Kawhi, I don't know why he keeps shooting this hook, but that one falls. Kawhi's shot's more of like a bump post fade down there, not a bump left hook like he's Kareem or something. Kyle Lowry down to Bargnani. Bargnani getting position in the paint, but Eddie Curry gets to stop. Kawhi on the break, dunks it, and it's a tie game, 31 seconds. That means Raptors can't even hold for the last shot. If we get one stop, we get a chance to end this game. I also need the Knicks court to change to the modern day Madison Square Garden. I'm not liking how this Madison Square Garden is looking, to be honest. The court is way too light. Harden guarding the waffle guy. Waffle, I don't know what he's doing. Bosh in Kenneth Faried's face. And he hits it. We gotta be kidding, right? I had to waste the timeout to get Harden in the game, so we don't have time. Jeremy Lin from deep. That looked good, bro. That looked good. It would have been game 2 because they gave Bosh a 2-pointer on that shot. We just fell in game 7. We just blew a 3-1 lead. That's terrible. That should be our trophy, bro. That should be our trophy they were just holding up. Harden at 28, J.R. Smith 24, Kawhi 18. I mean, not bad games at all, I guess. Kind of needed some more from Kawhi. We needed someone to go for like 30 plus. Chris Bosh just dropped damn near 40 points on us. Kyle Lowry 20 and 10, 3 steals. Bargnani had 16, 11, and 6. The New York Knicks have been eliminated. And Steph Curry and the Kings get a championship. So Steph gets one before Harden. They were in the same draft class, so that's why I'm saying that. And the Knicks just made a huge move. Harden and Kawhi in the last year of their rookie deals, they went ahead and put Dwight on a 3-year, $67 million deal. Only a 26-year-old Dwight Howard was a 91 overall. Sad thing is, I don't think they're going to be able to re-sign Kawhi and James the next year. So we might only get this team for 1 year. But for 1 year, we got Harden, Kawhi, Howard, and J.R. Smith. This is a competitive team for a ring. There's no way we're not competitive. All right, LeBron comes back for the 2013 MVP, takes it from Kyle Lowry's Mickey Mouse season. AD wins Rookie of the Year on the Utah Jazz, and then Curry's teammate Rodney Stuckey wins Sixth Man of the Year. James Harden finally makes an All-NBA second team, put up 24, 4, and 8 this year. Can Kawhi get some love? Can we get him on an All-NBA team? He's been having good seasons. He just has not made an All-NBA team yet. It's weird the Lakers have not been making noise. They still have like a 96 overall Kobe. He's getting up there in age, but he's 34, and he has not got hurt. Like Kobe kind of had some injuries that kind of mess with his later years in his career towards the end, but he has not got hurt. They don't have a bad roster. I don't really know what's going on with the Lakers. I would have loved to see Kobe in the playoffs too, but we don't even get Kobe in the playoffs this year. We got OKC as the 1 seed in the West, and we are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. We got Boston in the first round. What's Boston's roster looking like? Rondo, Tony Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Kendrick Perkins, the best analyst in sports history. This was the 8th seed though? Rondo, Paul, KG. I mean, Ray Allen left, but that's a pretty good 8th seed. I was gonna hit simulate round because I'm like, an 8th seed, we should win, but this is a veteran 8th seed. We still are looking good. We win 4-1. I mean, we do kind of have a super team. We got Kawhi, James Harden, and Dwight Howard along with J.R. Smith. We have some really good players. We got the Hornets in this series. This is what the Hornets lineup's looking like. They do have a 90 DeMarcus Cousins and a 93 Ramon Sessions and 91 DJ Augustine, but we're up 3-1, so I'm gonna hit simulate round. We should be all right. 4-1 them. Kawhi 28, Harden 25, 5, and 13 in the closeout game. And we got LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Gilbert Arenas and LeBron teamed up. Gilbert's up to a 97. LeBron's a 99. They also got Wally Skrbziak, Larry Sanders, JJ Hickson. This is about to be a battle. We also got the 1-seeded Oklahoma City Thunder and the 2-seeded Houston Rockets, who still have a 97 T-Mac, 93 Yao Ming, and then we got 99 KD, 96 Westbrook over there. Injuries are off, so T-Mac and Yao Ming have been staying healthy over there in Houston and having pretty good seasons. Cavs took game 1 on us, though. Harden dropped 33. Kawhi dropped 22. Dwight 14 and 12. But Bron dropped 33, 15, and 5 on us with 7 blocks. 7? 2-2 series between us right now in the Cavs. Who is taking this game? We take that game. We're up 3-2. Going to a game 6. Tell me to fix the rotations real quick. Let's do that. Game 6 is in Cleveland. Start of the second half, we're down 6 points, which is actually pretty good because the Cavs opened the game up at home, punching us with 31-17 run in the first quarter. Kawhi right now has 12. Harden has 10 at half. We need them to step it up. One of them needs to go for like 30 plus if we want to win the game. What is Bron doing right now? Bron has 23. 3 boards and 4 assists. And that's Draymond Green? Oh, that's Danny Green. Okay. Cavs also did draft this season a Bradley Beal who's 19. He's only a 77 overall, but if Brad Beal stays with Bron and Gilbert, this team could be nasty in a couple of years. I mean, they're already obviously nasty. They have Bron and Gilbert, but even better. Hopefully Brad Beal leaves or something. But the Knicks actually come back, and the game doesn't really even finish too close. A 13-point dub. Kawhi finishing with 22, 8 and 6. Mo Spates 17 and 9. But James Harden drops 38 points and 10 assists. He had, what, 10 at halftime, I think he had? So he dropped 28 in the second half. And we got Thunder versus Knicks in the NBA Finals. 96 Russ, 99 KD versus a 95 Harden, 94 Kawhi. We also do have a 92 Dwight. Thunder take game 1. Knicks take game 2. Knicks take game 3. Thunder take game 4. 2-2 series. Let's just simulate through this game. Then we're going to hop in the Simcast. Knicks take it 3-2 series. Harden 24 and 10. Kawhi 22, 5, 4, 4 and 1. Russ dropped almost 40 on us. That's an insane stat line from Russ. But we have a chance for Kawhi Leonard and James Harden to win their first championship. Game 6 in OKC. Start of the fourth quarter, 2-point game. Kawhi has 19 right now. Howard has 14. James Harden has 13. Russ has 23 on us. What is KD doing? KD is 2 for 11 with only 6 points. And they're only down 2. If you would have told me Kevin Durant had 6 points going into the fourth quarter, I would have said we had a blowout win, easy W, first championship, but still finishing to be a close game. But it looks like we should be all right. And James Harden and Kawhi are champions. First ring secure. James Harden Finals MVP. As a Harden fan, this is an amazing sight. The Knicks decide to re-sign Harden. 4 years, $76 million deal. But bad thing is, Kawhi was not able to be re-signed. I'm guessing they didn't have salary cap since they're paying J.R. Smith 31 mil and Dwight Howard 45 mil. So after winning the championship, Harden is going to have to leave to whatever team Kawhi went to. What team he went to is the question. Kawhi went to the Phoenix Suns. All right, I low-key changed my mind. I'm going to keep Harden and Kawhi on the Knicks because now they're both on 4-year contracts. Because if I traded Harden to the Suns, they would have been over salary cap too. So why not just keep them on the Knicks for right now? And then once Dwight Howard and J.R. Smith's contracts run out, they won't be able to make crazy big moves like re-signing Dwight Howard and having 3 big superstars on the team. So they're going to be over salary cap for a little bit. They kind of cheesed the system, but I kind of want to keep them in New York because it makes no sense for them to leave after winning the championship. 2014 MVP, LeBron James. I mean, this guy just wins MVP every single season. Giannis got drafted to the Pacers. J.R. Smith wins the 6th man of the year off our bench, 18 a game. And the Knicks have the best record in the NBA at 65 and 17. I mean, a prime Kawhi and James Harden together would have been one of the nastiest duos of all time. If you really think about it, we got the 1 seed. We're playing the Chicago Bulls in the first round. I just simulate around because I think we should be good. Really just going to simulate around until we see Bron. Bobcats just took us 7 games. The Marcus Cousins, they also got Klay Thompson now too, 90 overall. They also got DeMar on the team who had 13 minutes and went 0 for 2. This is what I was saying with how some players might turn out different. DeMar is only an 82 at age 24 right now, which you guys know DeMar's a bucket. Just this NBA universe, that is not the DeMar DeRozan that we know. We got Bron though in the next round. See if Brad Beal's made his way in the starting lineup. He is not. They got Danny Green starting at the 2. What overall is Brad Beal? Brad's an 83, so I got an 83 Brad Beal off the bench. The rest of their bench is pretty trash, to be honest with you. We took game 1, we take game 2, and we are up 3-1. Can we close them out? We close them out. We got a rematch of Thunder Knicks NBA Finals. Did the Thunder make any changes? They did not. Thunder up 3-1 on us though. Westbrook went for 32. He's averaging 30 and 10 throughout the playoffs. KD just dropped 29 on us. He's averaging 25 throughout the playoffs. And we got to lock in because we are down 3-1. Let's see if we can come back. Game 5 is at home. All right, we're able to survive one more game. And we're down 5, a minute 19 left. Game 6, trying to force a game 7 back home. KD loading in. KD step back jump shot misses. Kevin Durant mid-range jump shot misses. I did not expect that. I thought that was money. 7-point lead would have been damn near the dagger, but he just kept us alive. Jeremy Lin with it, pulling up for 3. He misses. Tip out. We do not get a tip out. James Johnson gets it. He's dribbling up. Jeremy Lin's on him. Could be a free layup. Gallinari goes up instead. And 7-point lead, 48 seconds left. Russ and KD are going to get themselves a championship most likely. Unless something crazy happens. Hopefully something does crazy happen. But nah, 121, 114. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and Collison win their first NBA championship together. LeBron another MVP. We get it, bro. You're good at basketball. Let somebody else get it. And James Harden and Kawhi have not won an MVP yet. Could we let them get it? Joel Embiid, Rookie of the Year in number 52. It's a defensive lineman number. Dennis Schroeder, Most Improved Player. And we have the best record in the NBA once again. We're kind of cheesing the system for 2 years with Dwight Howard on a big deal with Kawhi and James Harden because of salary caps. I mean, we should probably take advantage of this and win a championship right here because Dwight Howard will be gone next season, but we are down 3-2 to the Charlotte Hornets. Oh my God. 92 DJ Augustin Livingston. 96 Ramon Sessions. 96? Ramon has benefited the most so far off this NBA multiverse. Klay Thompson's a 93, Adam Morrison 84, and then D-Cuz 95. All right, I mean, this is not an easy team to beat at all. We are down 3-2 going into Charlotte, so we got to try and get this W to force a game 7 in the Garden, and we're down 7 with 48 seconds left. We're cooked. We get eliminated, and LeBron wins another championship. Basically a 40-point triple-double throughout the finals. Damn. LeBron finally gives the MVP up, goes to KD. Tingus Pingus, Rookie of the Year, 17.9 a game. Jimmy Butler in a Nets jersey does not look right, but he won 6th Man of the Year. LeBron won DPOY, so, you know, of course he had to get his hands on one award. And the Wizards have the best record in the Eastern Conference and NBA, 61-21. And we got the 3 seed in the playoffs. Now, I know you're thinking, is that because Dwight left? Now, James Harden and Kawhi are not on Supermax deals, so the Knicks actually re-signed Dwight to a Supermax, 5 years, $132 million deal. And they also re-signed Jeremy Lin. They did not have enough money to get J.R. Smith, so they let J.R. Smith walk. But we got a 93 Dwight Howard and an 89 Jeremy Lin. I will take that. We also got Rocco at our starting power forward, which I don't mind at all, at 25 years old, Robert Covington. Now, James Harden and Kawhi have 2 years left each, so they will be joining a new team when their contracts are up, because unless the Knicks re-sign both of them, which I don't think they'll have the money to do that, because they're going to be eligible for like Dwight Howard type of bags. So whenever one of them leaves is when they will swap teams, because I thought they were going to stay on New York, but Dwight just got signed to a 5-year max contract of death. We got the Miami Heat in the first round. We have been simulating the first round pretty fast, but we're going against the Dwayne Wade, so I'm going to take this one kind of slow, just make sure we don't miss anything and the series kind of goes our way. But yeah, we're up 3-1, 4-1. Yeah, we're all right. LeBron and the Cavs, my face cam might be blocking it, but they are down 3-1 right now to the Charlotte Hornets, and they get 4-1 gentlemen swept by the Charlotte Hornets, who knocked us out last year. I mean, they have this insane roster, which I don't know how they're paying all these dudes. That team's got to get dissembled soon. 95 pluses everywhere. Not a my league team. Looks like a my team, but we're up 3-1 on them, 3-2. Could we close the series out? No, we're going to a game 7, of course. It could never be easy. Harden 35, 8-6. Kawhi 22, 7-6. We get the dub, and we're playing the 1 seed of Washington Wizards with, this was the 1 seed? Okay. They beat Brooklyn and Toronto. I mean, this should be an easy series win, should it not? We're down 3-1 to the Wizards. 3-2. Can we force a game 7? We're forcing a game 7. Does this team have a good bench or something? Am I missing something? So why is this team beating teams? This team is awful. Why are they taking us 7 games? I really don't understand how that's even happening. We're up 5 with a minute left. If they bring it within 1 possession, we will hop in. But we extended to 6 with 7 seconds left. We should be good. We're good. Jeremy Lin, 27. Kawhi, 24. Howard, 20. Harden, 11 points, 11 assists, 3 for 10 from the floor. Not his best game, to be honest. And we end the Wizards' Mickey Mouse of a season. The team went 65 and like 17 or something. They beat the Raptors in 6 games, who have Chris Bosh, Bargnani, Kyle Lowry, who's fresh off an MVP season a couple years ago. Kyle Lowry had 10 boards in that game. All right, what is going on right now? We got the Thunder, though, again. We have not played another opponent in the finals than the Thunder, and the Thunder just look to be like our kryptonite right now. Okay, never mind. It's a 2-2 series, 3-2 Thunder. Let's hop in the Simcast, and we have been getting blown out all game. This is most likely the end of the year. 126-102. Kawhi and James fall short again, and Russ and KD are turning into the dynasty that they should have turned into to an OKC. KD had almost 40 to eliminate us. How many rings for that is KD? Is that 2 or 3 now? That is a 2-time champion, 1-time MVP. And we're right back to next year's playoffs. Thunder were just up 3-1 on us, so I was thinking it was just going to be cooked, and I was going to pick up next season where Kawhi or James Harden is going to leave, and we're going to go to a new team. But we forced the game 7, so can Kawhi and James Harden go out of New York on top and win another championship? Or will we get bitched by Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook once again? And the Knicks did it. I totally thought we were going to lose that series. Jeremy Lin finals MVP. Kawhi and James Harden got their 2nd ring together is really all that matters. Jeremy Lin just dropped 33, 8 and 10 in the closeout. Harden 32, Dwight Howard 22 and 16, and Kawhi 14. That's the way to end the New York era. So the Knicks don't re-sign James Harden or Kawhi Leonard over the offseason. I guess we're going to be able to pick what team they go to. We're going to have the option of 2 teams. Harden went to the Mavs on a 4-year, $127 million deal. Kawhi did not get picked up. All right, so I think we're going to have to simulate a couple games. Usually when it does that, they'll get picked up then. Kawhi joined the Cavs. Is LeBron James still on the Cleveland Cavaliers? LeBron is still on the Cleveland Cavaliers along with Brad Beal. I mean, we could check the Mavs roster out, but I think you know what team we're picking. We got Paul George, Kevin Love, and Kyrie on this team. But I mean, come on, bro. We have the chance to ring chase, and you really think we're going to go to the Mavs over Kawhi, LeBron, and Harden teaming up, and 93 Brad Beal off the bench? Just give us our championship. We're the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. I'm confident enough to just hit simulate playoffs, to be honest. Now, let me stop it, actually, because we're 2-2 right now with the Washington Wizards, and we're down 3-2 to the Washington Wizards. This is this shitty team, isn't it, that's been just winning games? 90 Valanciunas, 81 Ty Lawson, Harrison Barnes, Andre Blatch, and Sasha Vucevic. How is this team competing with us? We have to hop into a simcast with the Washington Wizards. What's going on? We're forcing the Game 7, which is something I did not think I would even be saying this series. I thought we were going to go right to the championship and probably see the Thunder again, but the Wizards scare us, and then they kind of choke the next 2 games, 141, 119. Brad Beal with 37, LeBron 30, 10 and 14, Kawhi 17, James Harden with 9. Harden didn't play the best game, but this team's basically impossible to beat if they got guys going for 30 each and 40 each, and we got a Thunder Cavs NBA Finals. Kevin Durant, this is LeBron's payback right here for teaming up with Steph Curry and Clay and Draymond and Golden State. The Cavs win a championship. I mean, we knew that was coming.
A few years later.
All right, so we're a couple years into the future. It's been very repetitive, I'm not gonna lie. Last time you guys saw it was the 2017-2018 finals. The Cavs have won it 3 years in a row, 4-1 against the Thunder, 4-2 against the Thunder, 4-2 against the Thunder, and then they 4-1 the Thunder in 2017-2018. That means Kawhi and James Harden have won the past 5 years of NBA championships because they did beat the Thunder with the Knicks and OKC. So they are going for the 6-peat right here. This is the first year that we are not a top 2 seed in the playoffs. We got the Raptors in the first round. We do still have Braun on the team. The roster does look a little different though. Braun's on his last year of his deal. Kawhi's down to an 89. I don't know how, but we got Jared Allen and Patty Mills in the starting lineup. We're facing a Raptors team that's honestly pretty similar to the team we were battling them with the Knicks in the playoffs. They still got Bargnani and Bosh, and they're up 3-0 on us. So it looks like our playoff run's gonna end right here. No, we're going up 3-2, 3-4. No, Cavs have been eliminated. Harden has 6 championships and a Finals MVPs, 11-time All-Star. So that means Kawhi also has 6 rings. The duo was pretty insane. I mean, they did team up with LeBron for 4 championships. They won 2 together in New York, but safe to say this duo will be pretty tough.